What's up guys, Mr. Bergsy here. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today we're going to go over everything that you need to know to get onto Streamlabs OBS so that you can start streaming tonight. It's really not that difficult. In only a few steps, only about 5-10 minutes, will get you well on your way to success. Let's go. Alright guys, so let's get into it. Here we're at streamlabsobs.com, and what we're going to want to do at this point is download Streamlabs OBS. So we click on this button here, and we see the download will start. Once the download is completed, we can open and run the installer. Once the installer opens, we'll go through all of the steps. So we'll agree. So read through the license agreement should you wish, or click I agree. Select the destination of where you want it to be installed and install. Once it's finished installing, we'll open up the program and then we will get into setting up your Streamlabs OBS to get you on streaming right away. So we're going to run Streamlabs OBS. We'll click finish. Now, if you've had Streamlabs OBS before, the software will remember your past settings. It's all saved on the cloud, so you can go right back into it. However, if not, then you'll get a blank screen. So what we'll do here is I'll put us into just a standard screen. So this is what you'll get when you come into Streamlabs OBS. Now, it's already saved my settings. However, you'll get a couple different things that'll ask you to create an account if you don't already have an account. It'll ask you for your Twitch account to bind it to that, etc. So let's take this here and we're going to just hide everything, so you don't have to look at a million different Streamlabs captures here. So sign into your Twitch account. That will make it much easier for you to just click go live and it go right to your Twitch channel. You can do the same with YouTube, Mixer, whatever. Just fill out where you would like to stream to, and then the software will do the rest for you. So we'll go through a quick overview of what the program is and what it has to offer here. So in the top left, we have our editor, and then we have the alert box library, the themes, and the App Store. And down here, when you have apps installed, they'll show up here. Now, those are normally premium content add-ons. So if you want the extra like go live bot, what that does is that tells me actually post onto my Twitter. So I don't have to go onto Twitter and do it manually. It'll do it automatically for me. And some affiliate program stuff on there as well that we've been testing. Down at the bottom, we have our dashboard, which brings you to the Streamlabs website dashboard here, where you can do any and all of the background stuff on your stream. Then we have our cloud bot, layout editor, studio mode, and then get help and our settings. So the first thing that we have scenes here on the left, sources, mixer, and then this is our main display, our editor display. Now, if yours doesn't look quite like this and you do want to change it to look like this so you can follow along, you can just go into layout editor, and you're going to see on the left hand side here a whole bunch of different layouts. So mine is the second down on the left. And then here are the elements, so we can customize this to whatever we want. I could make this a big audio mixer if I wanted to, but we want that to be the editor display. Then down here we have scene selector on the left. In the center we have source selector, and on the right we have the audio mixer. So you can configure that however you would like. However, that's what I choose. Then we click save changes, and now we're on this screen here. The next thing that we want to do, so our scenes, we can leave the scene here as one. If you wanted to add a starting soon scene and a intermission scene and a live scene, all of that, you could put that under the scene section. However, we're just going to stay with the one scene today, and we're just going to get everything configured the way we want it. So then we have sources here. This is where we can add in our webcam, our client, our game captures, etc. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to delete all these so that we start clean. And I'm going to add some sources. So click the plus button, and you're going to get an add source screen that comes up. And here we can see all the different features that we can add. So we have adding an image, a browser source, image slideshow, display capture, etc. The biggest ones that you're going to use is either display capture, game capture, window capture sometimes if you're doing a web-based game. And then you're also going to want to be doing a video capture device and sometimes a video audio output capture. But for the most part, those are the big ones. On the right hand side, you can see the widgets. So you can add different widgets to your screen. Sometimes that's really great when you have different scenes. If you want to do the spin wheel, media share, any of that stuff, you can do that. However, we're not going to go over the widgets in depth today. It's pretty advanced stuff. So what we're going to do first is we will do a video capture device. We'll get our webcam going. So we'll add source, video capture device. We'll call it webcam. Add source. And we use the C922 ProStream webcam. Now it's not going to show it on here because I'm using it in a different application to record this video. However, you would see my mugshot right in the middle there. So we'll click. If you need to change anything here, you can, although normally the device default, everything should be fine. We click done, and then that scene would pop up here. However, because we don't, you're not going to be able to see the webcam, that is not going to show there. So next thing that we're going to do is we are going to add a game capture. And in this instance, we can do a display capture because we're not playing a game. So we can do display capture, game capture, audio input capture, window capture, etc. So we'll go display capture here. We'll add the source and we'll do a display capture. We'll call it, yeah, we can keep it display capture. Actually, that's what we're doing. Add source. And here we have our display populated. We can change anything here. I could change it to my second display. We'll keep it on the first display here. And we can click whether we want to capture the cursor or not. Click this button off and you can no longer, now you can see my mouse through the video, but if you look at the top screen here, you can't see it through there as well. So we put that back on. Now you see the mouse moving around, okay? So we click done, and now we have our display is captured. So we can go into here from here and we can add any different things that we wanted to add. Like I said, we could put the another webcam in. We could put another, if you want to do like picture in picture, you just keep adding them and layering them. Now here's the thing, this is what we're going to do. We're going to throw an image in. We'll add the source, and I'm just going to take a random picture that we have here. Let's see, what do we have? Here, we'll take my logo. So we'll put the logo, got my logo, all right? So done. Now you can see that our logo is over top, which is nice because we did that second, it'll automatically do that. Now it's also way too big. So we'll just slowly shrink that down to fit our size. This can simulate our webcam. Okay, so now we have our image. We got Mr. Bergsy, and he's here. Now here's, if we did the image first, or the webcam display first, what's gonna happen is we're going to have something that looks like this. After we add the display capture, we have no more webcam, it's gone. So the way that it works is when your sources, it's a whole bunch of layers. So whatever order your sources are in, that's what's at the top, so that's what you're going to see in the foreground, and work its way to the background. Now here we'll get rid of this webcam so that there's no confusion, okay? And what we'll do here is we'll rename this and we'll just call it webcam, just to make things easy. Okay, so if we wanted to now reveal our webcam and have it on the foreground, we want that to be at the very top. So we just click and drag, put it at the top, simple as that. Okay, once it's at the top, we can now see it, we can edit it, you know, if we want to put it in the corner, up at the top, doesn't matter, wherever. So just click and drag. Now there's a few controls that will help you with sizing that we'll go over now, because sometimes if you look at my webcam, and I'll show you quite quickly here, because I've already edited mine, see how I can now raise, actually, I need to bring it over here. Now you can see it. If I raise and lower, See how there's more image there, and I want to remove that because I don't necessarily like the top there. I see the light in the picture, so I can just frame it up. So how we do that, it's the same in any client, is you hold the Alt key and you click on any of these nodes and you just drag it. So let's say I wanted to just frame it up so it's a little bit better on the logo here, right? Nice and tight, so you don't have all that wasted space around it. There we go. Then if we want to resize it, it's just a matter of clicking and dragging. Clicking and dragging. It doesn't matter which one you pick. It's gonna all, if you just click and drag, it's gonna remain in scale, okay? Now here's where it changes. If you hold the Shift key, see how now it's different? I can make it fatter or skinnier, and I can really distort this image if I'm not careful, right? So what we'll do now is we'll just go back, Control Z, and get back to our normal thing. This happens a lot. A lot of people will try to resize their webcam and they end up making themselves look blown out, like making themselves look wider or narrower, and it's not an appealing image. So make sure when you are doing your editing that you just click and drag. And if you want to change the parameters, the cropping, just hold Alt and move it like that. Okay. So now we'll put this back in the corner, resize it to how we want it, and now we need to set up some audio. So audio, again, like always, select the plus button, and audio input capture, add source. We'll go microphone. Now by default, you will have your mic and aux here. That's just whatever's default through your computer, which is fine, but some of us like to use different programs. Like I personally use Voicemeeter, and I can do my editing on my voice through there, patch it through Streamlabs, and out to my stream, and I get a much better sounding microphone. So what we do is we go to device, and for me, I click Voicemeeter. I could click the actual microphone itself, which is the Yeti microphone. I have Logitech USB headset microphone in there as well. I could click that, whatever we want, but we'll click the Voicemeeter output. So now we'll just click done, and now we have a microphone, webcam, and display capture. As you can see here that this microphone is muted, desktop audio is muted, and now we have the second microphone going in the bottom right here, which is our Voicemeeter. So from there, what we need to do is we could set up a scene, any sort of borders, any of that. You'd have to just get an image offline if you don't have Streamlabs Premium. However, if you do have Streamlabs Premium, what you can do is just click on, actually, sorry, we're gonna have to go to our dashboard, and we'd have to import it, and then they'll show up down here. So for instance, mine that I use right now is Galvanize, and when I click that, it now has my scene, so my live screen, my stream starting soon, intro, browser, all of these different things. So earlier when we were talking about the different scenes, here's the different scenes here. So we have intro movie, browser scene, live scene, just chatting, intermission, be right back, stream ending soon. They have a labels one, and then an offline. Hey guys, thanks so much for sticking through right to the end. I know it was a little bit longer than expected, but there's a lot of good information for getting yourself started on Streamlabs OBS. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Future videos will be similar to the same tutorial style. Let me know what you think. Again, comment below. Thank you, and see ya.